Dear Eve, and welcome to Sibyl Tarot. This is a reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July. Just going to give a little shuffle here. I'm going to pull out some cards here. Cancerians. July is another big month in astrology. On the 5th we have another lunar eclipse, and I think in around the 20th we have a second new moon in Cancer, which is known as a blue moon. We also have Mars going into Aries. Now Cancer, the card is flipped out. I'm doing shuffling these cards even before I started recording, and the card that came out 3 or 4 times after dropping out is the Ace of Pentacles. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about a new beginning, and also talk about a new beginning of abundance coming into you, money coming towards you, Cancer. I'm just cutting the deck there for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising for the month of July. So the first card out we have is the Queen of Pentacles. What's crossing it is the Ace of Swords. What's crowning the spread is the Five of Wands. What lies beneath is the King of Cups. In the recent past is the Three of Wands. What's coming towards you is the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, this is the card that kept popping out. And the outcome is the Tower. Right. The overall energy is the Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Wands talks about a passionate new beginning. It could be to do, creatively in the work area of your life. I feel here with the Queen of Pentacles, there is something that you're nurturing, something that you're looking after, that you want to bring to fruition here. See, with the Queen of Pentacles, and it could talk about money. You may have felt a bit entrapped or imprisoned within a situation to do with money. And this could be to do, maybe you didn't have enough money in the recent past because of work, and that's understandable in these times. What lies beneath is the King of Cups. So you could have been very emotional about this, about money situation or that. And with Mars going into Aries, for people that have their ascendant sign and moon sign, especially in Cancer, it talks about Aries is in your 10th house, and your 10th house is to do with your career. So you could be at this time focused on your career path. You may be looking for a new job or a new business venture, something that will get you out of this trap of money or a feeling of having no money. Yeah, and I think in the recent past that there is a third option for you here in the work area of your life. You could be even deciding to take up a second job, or find a third means of earning money. I feel definitely you've had struggles in the work area But these are minor struggles, you know. And for people who are, you know, working, who are self-employed, you know, I feel that there has been a lot of competition at this time around you. But coming towards you here is the Ace of Pentacles, and I said that kept dropping out in the shuffle. It dropped out about 4 or 5 times, so I feel that there's a new beginning for you in your money area, and this would relate to your 10th house, you know, creating new money, creating a new career path. Something that's very, very stable, and I feel it's going to happen all of a sudden with the Tower. You know, it's going to be a bit of a shock. For some, it's going to be, you know, a lump sum of money coming your way all of a sudden. But for the majority, I do feel that, you know, you're going to start something, you know, very quickly. And the Tower also talks about Mars. So because Mars has moved into the Aries and it's in its own sign, Mars feels very comfortable, you know, in Aries. Mars is like the soldier, so he soldier on, but in Aries he's very powerful. And this, you know, this new beginning for you in your work and your money area can be very, you know, very powerful, but it will happen all of a sudden. You may have, you know, a bit of a shock towards it, of how, you know, how quickly it takes off. But I feel that you need to go with it, you need to work with it, and you will, because as I say, Mars is about, you know, being the soldier, so you're going to work towards this, and this could be for the next several months because of the eclipse here that's happening on the 5th. It doesn't mean that, you know, this is going to take place on the 5th, but in around, you know, over the next 6 months. But I do feel it's going to be very, very sudden. It's like that you're going to have to, you know, with the Tower says that, you know, the Tower comes down, you know, it collapses. And the reason why it collapses is so you can build a fresh start, because whatever it was that you built on before wasn't on solid ground. And this is going to allow you now to build on solid ground, especially here with the Ace of Pentacles and the Tower here. So the Ace of Pentacles talks about, you know, a new beginning, and I feel that it is to do with your money and your work area, because your overall energy here is the Ace of Wands. You could be looking at different ways as, you know, how to create money. You could be even, you know, changing your days or hours in your job. I do feel as well that, you know, try not to get yourself very hot-headed, you know, especially with authority figures or to do with your dad, your father. You know, try not to lose the head around this, you know, someone that's, you know, like a father figure to you, or anyone that's in authority as well, because Mars can talk about, you know, flying off the handle a bit, losing the head, and here especially with the Tower. And because it's in your 10th house, your 10th house is to do with authority figures, or, you know, your father. Or a father figure, so, you know, it could be your partner, you know, if you have children or that. Yeah, so that's what I have for you there, Cancer, for the month of July. As I said, it's just a general reading. If you do like the reading, please like, share and leave a comment. Slán.